Okay, well this is then how it looks like. It's not completely done yet, but it's pretty much there. It's smooth, it is a little bit moist, and you can really smell all the ingredients in there, really nice. Okay, so we're gonna add some of the sambal, which looks like this. So I eat this every day, pretty much every day, so I'm used to it. It's very spicy, and if you don't do spicy a lot, be careful with this, but I really like spicy and I really like this, so I use heaps. Something like this. And then again. Hoppa! Okay, a little more. I'm the same with sambal as you are with ordering tempeh. Do one, no two, no three. Okay. And again, if you want to use a blender, which is way easier, you just have to pour in the sambal and then zzz, and then it's done already. But this takes a little more time. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Okay. Now we're gonna add some gula java. Oh, there it is. And it looks like this when you take it out of the wrapping. Big chunks of sugar. And like this. It's like a disc. It's not really pretty, but I know it's not so much processed, so that's what I like. Then I'm gonna cut off a piece, around half of the disc. Make it a little bit smaller. Again, the same with the onions. If you make it smaller, you can mash it easier. Be careful because it's really hard. So when you cut it, yeah, be careful. Okay, put it in, mash it some more. This is the final step. After this we can just add the ketchup and then it's done. And see how many times you have to mash it, so you don't have to mash the garlic from the beginning all the way to smooth, because you're gonna mash it a lot more anyway. Okay? And then my rule is about 2 times the amounts of ketchup as you've used for sambal. So we've used, well, 2 or 3 really big tablespoons or a teaspoon, so we're going to use twice the amount. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and whenever you want to have a juicy tempeh, you can add a little more. If you want to have it a little more dry, you take a little off. I like it juicy. Hoppa. Alright. We don't really have to mash this, we just have to stir it around. And then you can see we have this really, well, if this would be a smell-o-vision, you could really smell all these nice ingredients, which are all fresh and are ready to be eaten. Okay, well, this is how it eventually looks like. And this is the first step of a 3-step process. We're gonna cut the tempeh, which looks like this. Where's my knife? Here. Of course, take off the plastic. And then it looks like a bread. I call it a bread of tempeh. I don't know if that's really correct, but that's what I call it. And then you decide how much you want, about 1/4 per person. So I'm gonna make a lot, so I'll use 3/4. I take off this small bud because it's different than the rest. I cut it later. But for now I start cutting this in slices of about 2 millimeters. Alright. And then I put them on a stack like this, because I'm gonna cut thin strips of it, and this is the easiest way to do that. So I cut it in half, and then I cut it in half again. Oh, I turn it around, and I cut the other half in half again. And then I cut this whole package again in half. And then you have these really nice thin strips, which looks like the compressed seeds you were talking about, but they're actually cutted beans. So I'll do this for everything and then I'll get back to you.